confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, Pitt's head coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UCLA Bruins offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running inside, it's Owens. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Panthers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Inside, it's Turner. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Rose. Makes the catch, it's Turner. Snags it, and there's running room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap in the shotgun. He'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going to the run, it's Turner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Here's the pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. Second and 10 here. Running inside, it's Owens. Got 7 yards on the play. It's third and 3. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on third and short. Questionable shot probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, just because you have the shot play called on third down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Under fire, and they got him.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Wants to throw, it's Rose. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Owens. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll keep it on the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Keeps it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes the grab. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Panthers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Turner. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Rose. Fires quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the move, it's Owens.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The option, the keeper. That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
Back to throw, it's Rose. Makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside, it's Smith. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
On the ground, it's Turner. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They give it to him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Panthers.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Bruins in the hurry up.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Deep shot for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Now the lead is down to 11.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Crimson Tide with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
The Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Holly's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Holly, what have you got?
Coming out of the locker room, the Panthers head coach told me big injury news to report. Their star wide receiver is out for the rest of this game. They do not know exactly what's going wrong, but it is an upper body injury. I've seen him trying to test out some things, ball security on the sideline, but he cannot go. I'll let you know how things develop here on the sideline and which of his backups are able to step up and help this offense. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Rose. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got his man on the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
And the Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The run inside. It's Turner. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. This offense has failed on its previous 2 4th down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. The throw to the outside is complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Rose. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the 2nd level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
This is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Bringing the heat. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Spins away from the defender. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Defense showing blitz here. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Now on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 33, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Smith takes the handoff. Picks up the first down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Looking to pass, it's Rose. Fires left side, it's Smith. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Yates. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Escapes this. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. Flying out to the left. The 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Bruins.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Rose. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. There's a crease. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. On his feet at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pitt.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you've got a guy that can do this. this. What an unbelievable job. Scrambling around, buying time, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it. Running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field hoping to get things going here. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bruins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Red pass, it's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying play action. Caught. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Gonna take a shot. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Rose. Open on the left side, it's Smith. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
He'll do it himself. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. To the air on first down. He lets it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Off the play fake on first down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal to go see.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in? Finding some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the pummeling has started.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll throw on third and short. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! He got it, beat down in bounds.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions.
And And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and, man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
This has been a presentation of